Across the United States, Keep America Beautiful affiliates are supporting efforts to keep communities healthy, clean, and beautiful. Today, I'm in Timrod Park in the heart of Florence to learn more about South Carolina's efforts with Joseph Berry of PalmettoPride. Joseph, what exactly is PalmettoPride?
Yes, PalmettoPride is a statewide nonprofit that helps to raise awareness and impact of litter in South Carolina.
So litter being the key word, I remember as an elementary school child learning about putting trash where it belongs and not being a litter bug. Why is litter such a problem?
So litter is a pretty multifaceted problem, actually. It can range everywhere from population growth to what we're actually using day-to-day consumption, but also it really just boils down to behavior and people making sure that they're doing the right thing and putting away their trash.
And when we don't put it where it belongs, it ends up on the land, but it's not just a problem on land. Whenever it rains, anything left on the landscape can then end up in our waterways.
Exactly, yeah. We've seen a growing issue with litter in the waterways, and then that water travels through the water system and then even into the ocean and impacts wildlife in the ocean.
That's right. So today here in Timrod Park, we are seeing a Watergoat, which is a unique way to stop litter from making its way to the ocean. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so PalmettoPride works with Watergoat. It's a company out of Florida, and they have a system that deploys out on waterways to help trap litter in the watershed that it's in. Keeps it from going through, keeping on and going to the ocean, or even just downstream.
So it's not an ultimate solution. It's not that it makes the litter go away, but it's going to trap it and then people can effectively remove it. So it's not going to go downstream or enter the ocean where it could impact wildlife. So here in Timrod Park, I think the system's been deployed about a year and already collected a little less than 70 pounds of trash.
I think that's about right. They've been cleaning out pretty regularly. They've seen a decrease in litter throughout the watershed, from my understanding, but it's been really effective for them. They've enjoyed it.
Fantastic. So a lot of the items that are collected are kind of that single use, a lot of plastic bottles. And when that makes its way into the ocean, it really lingers. You and I were talking, some things are biodegradable, but plastic just kind of stays around. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller, but then things can ingest that, and that is problematic, not only just because there are pieces of plastic, but it can contain toxic chemicals as well.
Absolutely, yeah. The microplastics are becoming a larger issue, and there's been a lot more studies done on the impacts that's having on the ecosystem and also just directly on wildlife. And so this is kind of acts as a system to help prevent that from continuing on, stopping it. The best way to put it is this is almost like a garbage can in the stream. It collects everything so you can empty it out pretty easily.
What a great analogy. And now this is part of a larger effort across the state, right?
It is. So PalmettoPride's committed to putting 25 Watergoats throughout South Carolina. We currently are about 13 out right now, all throughout from the upstate to down to the coastal areas. And they've been working with partners to just make sure they're deployed, maintained, and then cleaned out.
That is fantastic, and I think I read that the Watergoat system was deployed originally in about 2006 and has collected over 300 tons of debris and prevented that from entering the ocean. So collectively part of a much larger effort. You know, the Watergoat system is not really something individuals can do. So how can individuals get more involved in preventing litter issues?
Yeah, so the three main easy ones anyone in South Carolina can do. Number one, making sure they put their trash in the right place, making sure it goes to the appropriate receptacle or appropriate place that it needs to end up. Number two is making sure planning a cleanup and working to help address litter in their community by actually cleaning it up. A lot of times, if you can clean it up, you can maintain it a little bit easier than if it's continued to be trashed. Mm-hmm. And number three, if you see someone littering on the roadways, you can always report them on our Litter Buster hotline.
That's right, and I know the number, 8777-LITTER.
That's it. It's a great resource. We're able to take that information and then send that offender a letter saying, hey, you were caught littering and please don't do that. And these are the fines if you were to get called again.
And what about if someone did want to plan a cleanup, how could they get in contact with their local affiliate group?
Absolutely. So we have 38 affiliates all throughout South Carolina that help work with local groups to help plan cleanups. The easiest way to get their contact information is to go to our website, PalmettoPride.org. Under our county information page, there's all the counties are listed out, and you can click on your county or where you want to do a cleanup, and you can find their information, or you can call our office and we can try and help you get that information as well.
Sounds very easy to get involved. Remember, litter trashes everyone. You can do your part and make a difference.